Good afternoon. This is Tony Cherniawski, President of the Practical Investor, LLC, and today is November the 9th, 2008. The question of the day is, are we looking in the eyes of the mother of all declines? No one wants to make rash predictions, and I'm not any different from anyone else. This is a very serious thing, and I want to make sure that I will admit in advance that I can be wrong, and I hope I am. But I want to give you the benefit of some analysis that I've been working on this last week that might actually point out the future path of the Standard & Poor's. Let's just bring up today's chart right here, and we'll see that we've had a huge sideways consolidation for the last month or so. We'll get into further analysis in a moment. But one of the things that you do is, as a technician, is you can look at fractal analysis and see if there's another time in the past that you could be visiting the same type of pattern. Let's take a look at this pattern right here. And in case you haven't guessed already, this is the pattern from October of 1987. So let's go back again and take a look. Okay, and then back again here. Very strong similarities. They're not identical, but they are similar in their pattern. So let's go through this one step at a time. First of all, the Standard & Poor's saw a low on September the 8th, 1987 of 308.56. It had a sideways move for about 5 weeks, and until it hit the hook on the right-hand side of the circle. From that hook on forward, it only took 5 days for the market to crash. That decline happened to be over 30% in just a matter of 5 days. So let's take a look at what we have today. What we have today from October the 10th is a 5-week consolidation. So this is a little bit more speeded up. However, the pattern is almost identical in form. So whenever you see the form of a particular fractal, the chances are very, very high that the resultant moves after that form will be identical as well. So let's go into some statistics here and see what we might be looking at in terms of this decline. By the way, I've already forecast that we had 2 probabilities with the Dow, and that the 2 probabilities were that we could catch a bid somewhere nearby and rally back again. Unfortunately, I believe that that probability has been eliminated. What we have now is a wave 1 down and a 2 up, which means we're going into a third wave. This third wave could bring us down to somewhere between 750 and 770 on the Standard & Poor's. If it extends, it could go all the way down to about 650. That's quite a drop for a third wave, but it's not outside the norm of probabilities. In addition to that, we have waves 4 and 5. And when all is said and done, we could see a total decline taking us down to somewhere between 600 and 700 in the Standard & Poor's. Now, if we take a look back at the statistics of what we've seen so far, the 50% retracement of the entire rally from 1974 till 2007 is at 822.30. On October the 10th, we hit 839.80, only about 20 points or less away from the 50% retracement of the entire bull market. Where's the next retracement? Well, the next retracement is the 61.8% retracement, and that comes out to about 640 in the Standard & Poor's. Now, the amazing thing is, if you go back on the charts, the 1996 low happened to be 609. So that's only about 30 points away from the 0.618 retracement of the entire bull market from 1974. This makes a very likely target because it's well within the range of the 600 to 700 that I've mentioned earlier. Now, this is quite a forecast. I know that it's pretty spectacular in its size, but I also want to say that I really feel humbled by this because this can really make or break somebody's reputation right here. At the same time, I'm using pretty standard analysis in trying to determine where this market could go. So with that in mind, I hope all of you are capable and able still of doing the right thing in the next week. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, I probably will be swamped, but my email address is tonyc@thepracticalinvestor.com. I hope you all do the right thing, and I hope we can come out of this pretty intact. Thanks very much, and have a good week.